I imagine one of the first phrases you ever learned in English was "you're welcome." And "you're welcome" is fine. It's a very commonly used expression, the natural response to thank you. But it's not the only expression that British people use. In fact, it can sound a bit more stiff and a bit more formal than some of the other options that we use. We do say "you're welcome," but we say lots of other things depending on the situation or the tone. So today I am going to show you some natural alternatives to "you're welcome." They will range from polite to friendly to informal and casual to typically British. Are you ready to learn some alternatives to "you're welcome"? Let's go. Let's start with a classic. No problem, no problem, no problem. This is incredibly common in British English, especially in casual situations. You might hear it when someone is thanked for a small favor, or when someone opens the door for someone, or if someone helps quickly. For example, "Thanks for sending that over, no problem." No problem. One thing to note about this one, some people might feel this sounds too casual in very formal situations, but in everyday life, it's completely normal. Thanks, no problem. This next one is ideal if you want to sound very British and very relaxed, and that is "no worries." No worries. It means that was easy, I don't mind, you didn't inconvenience me in any way, no worries. For example, "Sorry I'm late." No worries. You'll hear this everywhere in the UK and I believe in Australia too. But no worries is very common in the UK. Now, the next one, "of course." This one is subtle but powerful. It suggests that helping was obvious, expected, completely natural. For example, "Thanks for helping me revise." Oh, of course. "Oh, thanks for looking after the dog." Of course. Of course. Just with this one, be careful with your tone. If you say it warmly, it is kind and reassuring. Of course. If you say it sharply and clipped, it can sound annoyed. Of course. Of course. I've been through this before. Tone matters. Tone is very important. Number 4 is a friendly and warm one, and that is anytime. Anytime. As you can probably guess from the word itself, this means I'd happily do it again, anytime. For example, "Thanks for explaining that." Anytime. This works very well with friends or colleagues. It feels very generous and open. Anytime. I'd happily do it again, anytime. This next one is very polite, very professional, can be a touch formal, which is fine, and that is "my pleasure." You'll hear this a lot in hotels, restaurants, or shops in the hospitality industry. For example, "Oh, thank you so much, my pleasure," or "It's a pleasure, my pleasure." You can use this one in everyday life, but it is a tad more formal. This next one is a very natural one. Number 6, don't mention it. Don't mention it. This means it's not worth thanking me. It was so little bother to me. It's not worth thanking me. Don't mention it. For example, "Thanks for picking that up for me." Don't mention it. It can sound friendly or dismissive depending on the tone. Again, watch your tone. Warmth is everything. Listen to the difference with this. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Big difference there. This next one, "that's all right" or "that's okay." These are understated, and of course, because they are understated, they are very British. "That's all right" or "that's okay." For example, "Oh, thanks for waiting." "That's all right. Thanks for doing that for me." "That's okay." These are both calm and quite natural. What we don't always say, as I mentioned at the beginning, we don't always say "you're welcome." We do say it, but usually when we are being extra polite or we're teaching or we want to sound very clear or formal, in daily conversation, it can sound a bit distant actually. So if you're always saying "you're welcome," you're not wrong, but it can sound a bit more formal. Now let's practice. I'm going to say "thank you," and without thinking, choose one of the new ways you have learned to say "you're welcome." "Thanks for your help." "Thanks for holding the door." "Thanks so much for everything." Write your answers in the comments. There's no single correct answer. Context with this is everything. So if you're not given that much context, it's not as easy. And there you go. Next time someone says thank you in English, you've got many options. Please like if this video was helpful. If you want more everyday British English, make sure you have subscribed. And let me know in the comments which one do you use most. For details about one-to-one coaching with me or courses that are available or in development, look at the links in the description below. See you in the next one. Bye.